Guy, Victoria held back her laughter. That's not a name, that's a statement of fact. That's what I told your sister, but she didn't seem to believe me. Guy pouted slightly, then noticed the hint of laughter in Victoria's eyes. He pouted a little more. You think it's funny. Victoria's eyes widened innocently as she shook her head. No, not at all. It's just... She trailed off. You think it's hilariously funny that Veronica came up with such a name. You're trying not to laugh because you know it's not. Victoria laughed, but there was something odd about the laughter. It is, though. Guy glared at her for a moment, then laughed a little with her. He stopped because it hurt, but his laugh caused Victoria to laugh a little more. She had a pretty laugh, Guy thought. As Victoria fell silent, he ventured to say, You're an amazing woman, Victoria. Victoria stared at him. Why would you think that? It's only been a couple days since Cory died. You handled the police with great strength, and now look at you. Guy thought about reaching out and touching her arm, but she was too far away. You know that now is the time to grieve, but you can still laugh, and you'll be able to move on one day, when it's time. Victoria looked away, folding her arms across her chest like a turtle hiding in its shell. No, I'm not being strong, Guy. I'm just a good actress, I guess. I'm pretending. Her eyes met his. I'm scared. My family has a history of depression. I'm scared that if I'm not careful, I'll be trapped, and I won't be able to get out. I laugh because it's the only way for me to survive this. Guy could see the tears were going to come soon, but he had no idea what to do. It's hard enough to handle another's grief if one can remember anything. Victoria. I don't know how you knew that he was going to die, but thank you for warning me. Tears started rolling down her face. Guy pushed himself out of the bed and carefully touched Victoria's shoulder. She leaned against him, avoiding his ribs by instinct, which made the hug awkward, but no less comforting. Victoria would have stayed there as long as Guy allowed her to, but Veronica came in. Come home, Tori, she said. Victoria nodded and slipped away from Guy's arm. They walked away together, leaving Guy to contemplate the blank white wall.